Hi everyone, welcome to ITS workshop. So let us talk about function in Python. So what's the meaning of function? If you talk about any programming language or you talk about general calculation. So function is nothing but a named programming block. So you are just doing simple programming calculation, name equals to Raj, and I want to concat my name with something else. You're just doing your regular calculation. I want to concat with string of 10 with name. Yes, so this is some sort of calculation. So instead of writing all these statements separately, one after another, how about if I have to do some task most of the time? Yes, I have to repeat my task. So we just define the task, that set of statement, as a function, as a named block. So function is nothing but a named block which may or may not accept some parameter. Okay, so suppose I need to perform addition of two numbers. So how you can do that? You can simply say a equals to 10, b equals to 20, and you need to perform addition of two numbers, a plus b, that is nothing but 30, and you need to perform this addition suppose 50 times, 100 times, and a lot of times. So what we do, we just create this code as a named block, so that I can reuse that named block. And how we do that? Define def keyword, it's just a keyword, name of the function, add, and you supply your parameters. These are the parameters. So whatever you give, and you can just print this, the logic, the body you want to do, a plus b. So what we are saying here, define a function with named add, define a named block of the code which will accept two parameters, a and b. It will accept two parameters, a and b. Now in Python you don't have to mention data type for this parameter. You don't have to say this, if a is going to be string or integer or some other data type. You can just give your placeholder, and a and b are just variables, just placeholder. You can put I and j, anything. So add a and b, then we want to do something with that a and b. So we come to the inner part. Inner part means I give indentation. After indentation, so this is the minimum code I want to do this. So print, so perform a plus b, perform either addition or concatenation, and then print it back. The advantage here that you can call this named block whenever you need to perform that same logic, so that you don't have to write all the code again and again, and you give your value. So I give a comma b, and I get the result. Yes, I not only just a comma b, you don't have to keep this name same, this is just a placeholder, so it doesn't matter. So I need to, so I'm passing value 45 and 50. So now 45, so add of 45 and 50, 45 will go to the definition, a will be 45 and b will be 50 in the function itself. The outer a and b is not changing, outer a and b is same. Yes, so the parameter, this is having a scope inside the function. So whatever value you provide here, that goes inside the function. This is replacement, and then whatever logic is given here, it is based on that logic. So addition of 2 and 3, you get the value. Now there are some varieties in the function itself. So this is the function which is just printing the result. Suppose I define one function add, which is taking a and b, And instead of printing, now I want to return the result. So the advantage of return means you have a plus b and then we are returning it. So returning means you can use in further calculation. If you are just printing, you cannot use in further calculation. Okay, so if you are returning it, you can use in further calculation. What's the meaning of this? So let me check. Add 3, 4. So this returns item 7. You can see, okay, what's the difference? I'm printing 7 here. I was able to print result here, both same. You are printing result here directly, but this is a return value. Return value means you can assign it to something else. 45. So add of 3 and 4, which is returning the item 7 plus 45. Suppose I go with the previous version of addition, where I'm just printing. So print A and B, and now I try to use in other calculation. So you see, so this time it's not returning anything. So if it is not returning anything, then there is no return type. So nothing, it means none type. So in Python, nothing means none. We'll come to that point also. So it is not returning anything. If it doesn't return anything, you cannot perform addition for that. So yeah, code starts like this. Add 3 and 4. Addition, the result of addition is 7, but it is not returning anything. So not returning anything, empty plus 45, and that's your error. Yes, so advantage of return is you can use in further calculation, or you can assign to variable, then you can use it. Okay, now let us talk about something as default argument. So this is a function, add a comma b, add a comma b, then we are just printing a plus b. You call it add of 10, 5, and it will print 15. Suppose I define a function with b equals to 5, and then we just print it. I call it, it works fine. A is 10, b equals to 5. Suppose I don't give value for b, I just give 20. So even if you don't give value for b equals to 5 in the parameter means it is a default value of b. So if value of b is available, it will take value of b, otherwise it will take a default value. So add 20 is available, 20 will go to a, b value is not available, so b value will be the default one which is assigned here. Suppose I give value of b something 34, yeah, so this 34, this time value of b is available, it will use that. If not available, it will use the default value. So in parameter, you just define default value with equal signature, and you can define the value, whichever value you are working upon. Yeah, so we'll continue this series. If you like this series, if you are learning something, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be happy to create more videos like this.